All right, so here's a neck stretch from a half kneeling position. So if the right knee's down, left leg's up, Trevor's going to use his left hand to grab the top of his head. Right hand goes behind the back, and you're going to pull your neck to your left side, whatever leg is up, and hold 5 to 10 seconds, and then switch sides. So we'll demonstrate this just to show. Okay, so half kneeling, Trevor's going to grab with his right hand. Left hand goes behind the back, hold 5 to 10 seconds. All right, so now we're going to work a stretch series with the band. So we're going to start out doing the pec. Okay, so you're going to wrap your hand in and around, making sure your palm side is holding the band. So now what Trevor's going to do is step away from the rack with a staggered stance. So whatever arm is holding the band, that foot will be back. And he's going to just drive forward and look over his right shoulder. Okay, and open up and make sure that palm is facing up. And stretch out the pec. So this is a lat stretch with the band. So Trevor's going to wrap his hand in and around. Now what he's going to do is whatever arm's holding the band, that foot will go back. So he's going to kick his right leg back in a staggered stance. So from this position now, he's going to tilt his hips and open up as he stretches out his lat. And you'll hold 5 to 10, 20 seconds each side. So this is a delt stretch with the band. So his arms across his body. What he's going to do is take his left arm, drape it over the top of his right, and sink down, and then gently step out and turn away, getting a stretch through the outside of his shoulder. 5 to 10 seconds each side. All right, so from our quadruped position, we're going to do some isolated stretching. So Trevor's going to reach his right hand out to the side and get a pec stretch. So he's going to drop his shoulders down, looking over the opposite side of the arm that he's working. Hold 5 to 10 seconds, and then switch sides. He's going to reset, and from here, now we're going to get our lat stretch. So he's going to reach his right arm across his body, pin it with the left hand, and then sit his hips back at an angle, isolating the lat. Hold that 5 to 10 seconds, and reset. The next stretch we're going to do is a shoulder stretch. He's going to reach his right hand underneath the left, palm up, and drop his shoulder down, looking over his right side if you're stretching your right shoulder. 5 to 10 seconds, and then switch sides. Okay, now we're going to work a hip flexor stretch from a half kneeling position. So notice his knee is underneath his hip. His feet are in line with his hips. His back foot is active, meaning he's digging his back toe in the ground. Front shin is vertical. He's going to squeeze his right glute, pull that rib cage down, and shift his hips forward. Now when you do this, if you notice your shin's going really far in front of your toe, you can actually move your foot out and readjust and then shift the hips forward. So you'll stretch 5, 10, sometimes 15 seconds, and then go ahead and switch sides. From our half kneeling position, we'll now do our hamstring stretch. So straighten out that front leg. You can drop the back foot, so now it's laces to the ground, and you're just going to sit your hips back nice and easy. And you can either hold 5, 10, 15 seconds, or you can wave in and out with a flex extend, trying to extend that front leg. So now we're going to go elbow instep. So we're going to post up with the right side. Whatever leg is up, you're going to drop that elbow down. Open up that hip stretch. For here, you'll hold 5 to 10 seconds and then lift the back leg, straighten out and get more of a deeper stretch. Again, 5 to 10 seconds. Good. The next stretch is going to be a piriformis. So we'll have front leg at 90, back leg at 90. Okay, so what he's going to do is reach over the front and drop his chest down over his front leg, isolating that right piriformis from right glute. Again, holding 5, 10, 15 seconds, and then switching to the other side. Okay, our last stretch is going to be a deep squat stretch. So he's just going to drop down to a deep squat position. Notice he's sitting his hips back. He's lifting his chest. His feet are flat on the ground. His weight's in his heels. And he's going to try to bring his chest up and just hold, breathe, and then stand up and relax. All right, so this is going to be a groin stretch, okay, or a kickstand. So from that kneeling position, he's going to kick his leg out to the side. Notice his toes are straight ahead. He's going to post up with his arms out in front, and he's just going to rock his hips back and then bring his hips forward. Okay? So we get 5 to 10 reps each side. So variation of our elbow instep position, okay, is now you're going to post up. You're going to raise your back leg up off the ground. You're going to continue to post up with your right hand, and you're going to reach up and twist with your left. So you're going to dive through, reach up and twist, tracking your hand with your eyes, and then back down. We get 5 to 10 reps each side.